If you're working full-time on the island of Puerto Rico right now, and you're still broke at the end of the month, yeah, that's not your fault. The truth is, the system in Puerto Rico was never designed to make you financially free. It was designed to keep you just comfortable enough to survive, but never free enough to leave the rat race. So let me say this clearly right at the start. Financial freedom in Puerto Rico, it's simple when you stop playing the game that they've programmed you for and start playing the game that will actually lead you to wealth. Now, if you've never met me before, I'm Robbie Krager, the Flip Flop Flipper. I've done over 3,000 deals. Lots and lots of real estate in the States, and now lots and lots of real estate investing on the island of Puerto Rico. And guys, I've never seen anything like the opportunities that exist right now for the local population on the island of Puerto Rico. And that's because Puerto Rico is one of the few places still left where ordinary people like you that have no credit, no money, and no plan can become financially free in the next 6 to 12 months through real estate investing. And that's right, I said that. You could do it in 6 to 12 months. So before we go any further, let me make something crystal clear. I'm not here to sell you a fantasy. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything, and I'm damn sure not here to pretend that real estate investing is easy. What I'm going to do is show you a simple path. It's the same simple path that hundreds, maybe even thousands of local Puerto Ricos like you are already using to get outside of the rat race and get themselves to financial freedom. Let's talk about what financial freedom in Puerto Rico really looks like and why it's more achievable here than anywhere else in the U.S. right now. Here's the part that changes lives. Because if you're watching this thinking, I want freedom, but Robbie, where do I get started? This is it, the moment that everything becomes clear. There's only 3 things in real estate or 3 roles that lead you to financial freedom. And I'm going to walk you through each one of the 3 like a quiz. And as I describe each path, I want you to pay attention to which one feels like you today. Don't overthink it, and don't pick the one that sounds the coolest. Pick the one that truly fits where you are right now. Because the biggest mistake that beginners make is trying to start in the wrong role. Ready? Path number 1, the finder. I want you to choose this one if it sounds like you. You don't have any money to invest. You don't have experience. Your credit's not that great, but you're hungry. You're willing to hustle, and you're willing to find opportunities and connect with other people. If that's you, you're probably a finder, and you'll get paid to find deals. These are properties with potential. And then you're going to connect them with other real estate investors who can fund the deals and operate the deals. And this is your fastest path to your first $5, $10, or even $25,000 in real estate investing. No license, no money, no credit, just effort and resourcefulness. Finders win by being the person who locates great deals that others can't see and gets them under contract in a way that creates opportunities. Your value, it's simple. You bring the deal, others bring the money, and do the work. And if you're listening to this and thinking, Robbie, I don't have the money, but I'm willing to grind, I'm willing to get out there and put myself out there and meet people, that's me, then congratulations, you just found your path. And don't underestimate it. Some of the wealthiest investors I know started as a finder because they learned how to recognize value before they ever owned any real estate. Path number 2, the operator. Now choose this one if it sounds more like you. You're a doer. You like to solve problems. You're good with people. You can manage a project. And you're willing to go out there and learn how to manage contractors, renovate properties, and get a deal done from A to Z. Maybe you're handy, or maybe you're just resourceful. Either way, you're willing to get your hands dirty. You might have a little bit of money saved, or not, but what defines you is this. You don't mind rolling up your sleeves. Look, operators make big returns because they force the value. Operators turn distressed properties into cash-flowing rentals or flips or even short-term rentals. Other people bring the deals, that's the finders. Other people bring the money, those are the funders. But you, my man, you execute the plan. You're the operator. And listen, in Puerto Rico, operators are gold because there's tens of thousands of distressed houses that need new life. They need the value-add real estate investing. And if you know how to bring that property back to life with partnerships, you can build wealth fast. Path number 3, the funder. Now, if neither of those fit, and this sounds like you have some savings, you're sitting on some equity and maybe some real estate you already own. You have access to capital. You'd like to have passive or semi-passive income. You want your money to get out there and work as hard as you do, and you want it to earn more than it will sitting in the bank. Then your role, guys, you're the funder. The funder provides the capital for the deal. They get nice double-digit secured returns backed by real estate. No hammer, no tenants, no contractors. Just smart, strategic partnerships with real estate collateral. And this is the best part. In Puerto Rico, because the banks are a shit show and lending is tight, real estate funders are in high demand. Guys, this means higher returns and more opportunities. You're the pretty girl at the prom. If you're watching this and thinking, Robbie, look, I don't have the time to be running around, finding deals, managing contractors, and fixing toilets, but you've got some money that you want to put out on the street and have it work harder than you do, then guys, you're a funder. And that is powerful because funders help everyone else win. And they can build wealth without trading their time for money. Everybody says you need money to start out in real estate investing. But if you don't have a deal, what do you need all that money for? I'm Robbie Krager, the Flip Flop Flipper. I've done over 3,000 deals across the mainland U.S. and on the island of Puerto Rico. I'm not a guru. I'm an operator. I've been through all the market cycles, lender pullbacks, and everything in between. And I'm still closing deals today. And if your pipeline is dry, your business is stuck. Maybe you've got private money ready to go, but no consistent deal flow. And that's what's killing your momentum. Most of these gurus that you find online, they're teaching stuff that used to work, things that they were doing a decade ago. But we're showing people what's working right now in today's market, finding off-market properties, negotiating seller finance, and partnering for profit. And that's what you'll learn at Freedom Flippers Live, November 4th, 5th, and 6th. 100% online, so you can join from your office or in your driveway in the truck. 3 days of deal-making strategies. This isn't motivation. You're going to walk away with scripts, systems, and partnerships to scale your business. Click the link below. Secure your spot. Stop waiting for the deals to fall in your lap. Come and learn how to find the deal of a lifetime every single month. See you at Freedom Flippers Live. Hey, you should now have a sense of which path fits you best. Are you a finder, a funder, or an operator? But hold on. Don't lock it in just yet, because next I'm going to show you the simple step-by-step blueprint for each one of them. This is what your first 30 days should look like depending on which role you choose. And this is where people normally get stuck. They'll say, okay, Robbie, now I know my role, but what do I do first? So I'm going to lay out a very clear, no excuse plan for each path. And when I do, I want you to pay attention to the one that matches your profile. Don't try to be all three just yet. Master one path. Stack the skill sets, and then you can ultimately combine all three into your overall business model. Because I'm going to tell you a secret. Almost every real estate investor who's successful today will eventually become a mix of all three. But everybody starts in one or the other. Now let's break down the path for each for the next 30 days. If you're a finder, your mission in your first 30 days is simple. Learn how to identify deals and bring them to people who need them. Focus on 4 things. 1. Choose 2 to 3 target towns. Don't chase the entire island. Start smart. Start small. This could be where you live, Caguas, Bayamón, Carolina. You want to start where you can physically touch the ground. Number 2, learn what makes a deal. Not every cheap house is worth it. You're going to need to learn the conditions, the ARVs, and what other real estate investors are looking for. Start building an investor-operator network, because once you find the deal, you need somebody that you can show it to. And don't wait until after. Start building relationships now. Start looking at properties every day and every week. Do it while you're driving around. Do it online. Also, get in some groups that are like-minded real estate investors and network. Momentum is your currency. In the beginning, you don't need to try to be an expert. You just want to be the guy who shows up and adds value. And if you're an operator, your mission is different. Your first 30 days should focus on touring some distressed properties, not necessarily to buy them yet, so that you can understand the scope of work, renovations, and value add potential. 2, start building a contractor Rolodex. In Puerto Rico, this is everything. You want to know handyman, contractors, plumbers, electricians, cleaners, everybody. And build your team early. 3, shadow another operator or join in on their deal. Fast learning comes from seeing it done or actually getting it done for real, not from watching YouTube. Number 4, it's important that you learn to understand the numbers of a flip or a rental. What makes the remodel worth it? When should you buy something to keep as a rental versus a flip? And this is your new language. Operators win because they create value, not because they're sitting on the sidelines waiting for a deal to hit them in the face. Now, if you're a funder, your first 30 days are about education and protection, not fear. Number 1, you want to learn how secure lending works in Puerto Rico. Notes, deeds, other collateral, what protects you. Number 2, identify trustworthy finders and operators, because who you partner with, that actually matters more than the project itself. Number 3, I want you to go out and analyze 3 to 5 real deals, even if you don't fund them. Reviewing these deals will build your confidence and give you wisdom. Number 4, decide what returns and structures you're comfortable with and want to put to work. Is it an equity share, a fixed return, a hybrid? Your money should get out there and work the way that aligns with your goals. This is what makes this so powerful. No matter which path you choose, you don't need to do it alone. The right community, partners, and guidance, that's what accelerates everything. And yes, in just a moment, I'll tell you how to go deeper with us at our upcoming event, Freedom Flippers Live. But first, I want you to lock in your role. Do it right now. Say it in the comment section. Finder, operator, or funder, which one are you today? And don't choose the future you, choose the real you right now. Now that you have identified your path, whether you're a finder, operator, or funder, I want you to really sit with something. You just did something that 95% of the people on this planet will never do. Most people just drift through life without ever choosing a lane. And because of that, they're never going to build momentum. But you just chose a starting point, and that single decision can change your entire financial future. Now look, knowing your path, that's one thing. But walking the path, that's where freedom is built. And this is where most people fall off. They watch a video like this. They may even get inspired, but they never take the action to surround themselves with other people who are like-minded and are on a similar path. Because you can't create a new life hanging around the same people that are stuck in the old life. If you want to become a finder, you need to be around people who are doing deals. If you want to become an operator, you need to be around other operators and contractors, people who are getting jobs done. And if you want to be a funder, you need to be around smart, ethical, and experienced investors who are doing it the right way. Your environment is everything. And success, it's contagious. But unfortunately, so is mediocrity. And that's why I created Freedom Flippers Live, a virtual interactive event to help you go from just learning your path to actually doing deals the right way right here on the island of Puerto Rico. And for 3 days, we'll be taking you step by step through how to find deals others are overlooking, how to partner the right way so that everybody wins, and how to structure and protect funding. And ultimately, how to build a business that will free you from your job and not just become another job. You're going to learn the exact scripts, formulas, and processes we use for real deals happening right now on the island of Puerto Rico. And this isn't theory. This isn't motivational fluff. This is execution. And here's the best part. It doesn't matter if you're going to start as a finder, operator, or funder. We'll plug you into the right lane with the right people. Because the fastest way to win in Puerto Rico right now is by partnerships, not trying to do everything on your own. Hey, you could try to figure it out on your own and spend the next 2 years making mistakes, and you'll be learning everything the hard way. And hopefully you'll get your first deal. Or learn in 3 days what took me over 26 years to master and start taking action instantly with clarity and support. If you're tired of struggling or watching other people win while you stay stuck, then Freedom Flippers Live, it's your moment. And I don't say that lightly, because if you do nothing after this video, nothing will change for you. But if you take the next step, if you show up, learn, connect, and commit, this could be the moment that you look back on one day and say, that's where everything turned around. That's where I chose freedom. So here's what I'd like you to do. If you're serious about becoming a finder, an operator, or a funder, and if you want guidance and the right people around you with a proven playbook, then join us at Freedom Flippers Live. It's November 4th, 5th, and 6th. I'll put the link below. There's only a few seats available, so grab yours. Get your ticket now, because when we sell it out, it fills, and I want you there. I don't want you just watching other people's journey on YouTube, but get in the room and build your own. Now, imagine this. Imagine waking up 1 year from today, and you're not jumping out of bed, rushing to a job that you hate. You're not stressed about bills, and you're not depending on the government, your boss, or the broken system in order for you to survive. Instead, you own assets. You have partners. You've got passive income, and you even have time, options, and freedom. And imagine looking back and thinking, man, I'm so glad I took that first step. Because financial freedom in Puerto Rico, it's not a fantasy. People are doing it every month, every week, hell, every day. And the difference between people who win and the people who stay stuck, it's simple. The winners took action when the opportunity was right in front of them. And right now, the opportunity is right in front of you. Don't let this just be another motivational video that you forget about tomorrow. Decide who you are, finder, funder, operator, and then back that decision with action. Start now, start messy, but start. Because you deserve more than survival, you deserve freedom. And again, if this video spoke to you, leave a comment below. Tell me if you're a finder, a funder, or an operator. I'll reply to all of your comments. And if you're ready to actually do this with us, click the link in the description for Freedom Flippers Live, November 4th, 5th, and 6th. And I'll see you in the room. Your freedom starts today.